It is known that on an average, that is mu. A person spends 61 minutes in a painting exhibition. Mu is 61 minutes. If this time is normally distributed, this chapter, and underline 20% of persons spend less than 30 minutes. 30 minutes X1, mark it as X1 in the exhibition. 20% people spend less than 30 minutes in the exhibition. So, Dimple, how would you express that? Silence. Correct. P of X less than X1 is equal to 20 by 100, 0.2. Any doubts in this? Raise your hand. Okay, P of X less than X1, which is 30, is equal to 0.2, 20 upon 100. Understood this, everyone? And then find variance, that is sigma square. I told you in reverse questions, in the last step, either X1 mu sigma, any 2 will be given and 1 will be missing. So far, whatever questions we have done, mu sigma was given and we used to find X1. But now you can see mu and X1 is given. And we have to find the value of sigma. Same procedure, only in the last step, when you simplify it, what will be missing? Sigma. Any confusion in this? But the procedure is same. This is direct or reverse question? Reverse. Now also determine the probability that a person spends more than 90 minutes. Also on probability. So probability that person spends more than 90 minutes in the exhibition means Vrunda, what is asked? No. Nishi? P of X greater than 90. Write on P bracket X greater than 90. Is this a direct question or reverse? Direct. Now this is a direct question what is asked. Did everyone understand this? So two questions again, one reverse and one direct. Write on mu equals to 61. And in first sub question X1 equals to 30. Okay, and then it's given 20% persons spend less than 30 minutes. So we can say P of X less than X1 is 20% means 0.2. Now same procedure, we have to go reverse and find the value of Z1. Okay, so Darshan. P of Z less than Z1 0.2 further. No, one more step. Less than Z1 means minus infinity. How will we write that?
P of minus infinity less than Z less than Z1.
P of minus infinity less than Z1 0.2. Now we'll make two diagrams. In one diagram, we will take Z1 on the right side, and in another diagram we will take Z1 on the left side. Is everyone clear with this? Now, yes, shading. In both the diagrams we have to do shading between minus infinity to Z1. This whole area is given as 0.2. Continuously, someone is speaking in between. I can hear that noise continuously. Now, Kushali, which one is right and which one is wrong? First one is wrong because the sum of two areas should be more than 0.5. This one is right because the difference can be 0.2. Okay, one side shading means sum or difference? Difference. We have to obtain difference of these two areas. Correct. Left side complete minus infinity less than Z less than 0. Okay, this whole area. From that we have to subtract P of Z1 less than Z less than 0. That is 0.2. Okay, this area minus this area. Any confusion in this? Yes, Kushali, further. Now minus infinity to 0 we know is 0.5. minus P of Z1 less than Z less than 0 is 0.2. Further?
So we will bring 0.2 on the left side.
So it will become? Yes, 0.2 on the left side will become minus P on the right side will become plus. Means we can say P of Z1 less than Z less than 0 is equal to 0.3. 3 means 3,000. Any confusion in this?
No.
Now 3000 exactly is not there. So table values will have to obtain. Lavina. Area and Z. Yes, 3000 comes between 0.2995 3025 23. Do you all get 3000 between 2995 and 3023 further? 0.84. Okay, 2995 corresponds to 0.84. 3023 corresponds to 0.85. Further, average of 2995 plus 3023 divided by 2 is 3009. And 0.84 plus 0.85 divided by 2 is 0.845. Lavina, which one is nearest to 3000? 2995 is nearest to 3000. So nearest value, is it, Lavina, is it on the left side or on the right side? So what will we say? We'll say nearest Z1 is minus 0.84. Did everyone understand this? Everyone? One check next. Silence everyone. Now Z1 equals to x1 minus mu upon sigma. Further? Minus 0.84. Now x1 is known as 30. Okay, 30 minus 61 upon sigma. Now sigma is what is missing. Only the last step difference comes. Up till now we were finding x1. Now x1 is known and sigma is to be obtained, but the complete procedure otherwise remains same. Yes, now 0.84 sigma equals to 30 minus 61 minus 31, and sigma would be minus 31 upon minus 0.84. Minus gets cancelled. 36.9.
36.90.
Did everyone understand this?
Yes, sir.
So anyone having any doubt in this question? Now second point is a direct question. Okay, variance is asked. Now thus variance is equal to sigma square 36.9 square
1361.91.
Okay, 1361.61. Minute difference if you have rounded off will come, that's fine. Now second sub question is a direct one. What we are asked is P of x more than 90. Okay, what we are asked here is P of x greater than 90. Now in the direct question, Kailash, how will we proceed? At x1 equals to 90, Z1 equals to x1 minus mu upon sigma. 90 is x1 minus mu is 61 upon sigma. We obtained 36.9. There's only two decimals you take because in the table only two decimals are available. So you take 0.79. Did everyone understand this? So then Janvi. Greater than.
greater than 0.7.
Yes, first of all, P of x greater than 90 will be P of z greater than 0.79. Yes, further.
P of 0.79 less than z less than infinity.
Yes, greater than 0.79 means from 0.79 till infinity. Direct questions, only one diagram. 0.79 on the right side. Further, between 0.79 and infinity, we have to do the shading. Between 0.79 and infinity. Yes, Jan, we already obtained this. Yes, one side shading will be the difference of two regions. So, P of 0 less than z less than infinity minus P of 0 less than z less than 0.79. That is 0.5 minus now. If you see in the table, 0.7 and then 0.9 intersect at 2852.
Yes.
So 0.5 minus 0.2852.
0.2148.
Okay, probability is 0.2148. Are you asked probability percentage or number? Probability itself. So our answer is 4. Did everyone understand this? Percentage then multiplied by 100, number then multiplied by capital. Thus, the probability that the person spends more than 90 minutes, 0.2148. Okay, now look at question number 8. So now you are clear with the mixed questions, don't stop it. Now we'll directly read question 8 and solve it. Yes, look at question 8 now, everyone be attentive. If the diameter of pipes produced by a company manufacturing pipes is 20 centimeter to 20 mm to 22 mm, then it is accepted by specified group of customers. Align 20 mm to 22 mm accepted. The customers would buy the pipes or accept the pipes if their diameter is between 20 to 22 mm. The align standard deviation of produced pipes is aligned 4 mm. Sigma is 4 mm. And it is known that underline 70% of pipes produced in the unit of diameter aligned more than 19.05 mm. X greater than x1 equals to 70 upon 100. 0.7. x1's value is 19.05. Okay, all of you align 19.05 and mark it as x1. So what is this 70% probability? Means P of x more than x1 is 70 upon 100, 0.7. Direct question or reverse? Reverse. And then find the average mu. But in reverse question, now at the end, what is to be obtained? Mu. Like in the previous question, at the end we obtained sigma. Now at the end in the reverse question, we have to obtain mu. x1 is given and sigma is also given. Did you understand this first reverse? Now second. Also find the unknown percentage. Now this is a direct question. But to find percentage final probability into 100. But question asks is also find the percentage of pipes unlined rejected by the specified group of customers. Now in the beginning it's given that if it's between 20 to 22 mm it is accepted. Is it or not?
Yes.
So what we will be doing is, see there are two ways of solving it. We'll be doing the shorter one. Between 20 and 22 mm it's accepted means it's rejected if it's less than 20 or it's more than 22. So either you find two answers and add them. Two answers means how many are less than 20 and how many are more than 22 and then add them. Or one simple thing. First find accepted. Then do 100 minus accepted. Suppose accepted comes 60%. Then you say 100 minus 60, 40% are rejected. So we'll do this alternative. First we'll find P of 20 less than x less than 22. Direct question. They are accepted. And we'll multiply it with 100. and then we need reject it, so we'll do 100 minus accepted. Did everyone understand this? Note, the diameter of produced pipes follows normal distribution, so this chapter. All are clear with both the questions, direct and reverse? So now, in the beginning what is relevant is sigma is given 4 mm, and for first sub question x1 is 19.05 and further p of x more than x1 is 70%, means 70 upon 100, 0.7. Okay, now this is a reverse question. So, Rushil.
Now, P of Z greater than Z1 equals to 0.7.
Now, first of all, x we straight away substitute as Z. So, Z greater than Z1, 0.7 then.
Sigma
Greater than Z1 means till infinity. So,
infinity. P of infinity
Z1 less than Z less than infinity is 0.7. Greater than Z1 means between Z1 to infinity is 0.7. Now reverse question, so two diagrams. In one diagram, we'll take Z1 on the right side. In another diagram, we'll take Z1 on the left side. Is everyone clear with it? Kyati, further?
So we will shade the from Z
Between Z1 and infinity, we'll do the shading, which is given 0.7. Okay, between Z1 to infinity, the area is given 0.7. Further, which one is right? Second is right, because if this is 0.5, this should be more than 0.5, sorry, less than 0.5, which is wrong. But if this is 0.5, then sum of two areas should be more than 0.5, so 0.7 is right. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
See, in exams now, in case looking at this information, you're directly able to identify that this will be the correct diagram. You can draw one diagram, it's not compulsory. In exams, right now draw two, so that whenever you revise, right now you'll follow, after 2 months, you'll not be able to understand why this diagram is made. So right now make in every question 2 diagrams. In exams, if you're directly able to identify the correct diagram, it is not compulsory to make 2 diagrams. Is everyone clear with this?
Yes.
Now this second diagram, there, how would we express?
P of Z1
Z1,
less than Z less than 0
P of Z1 less than Z less than 0
plus P of 0 less than Z less than infinity
plus P of 0 less than Z less than infinity is 0.7. Further,
P of Z1 less than Z less than 0 plus 0.5.
now we know 0 to infinity is 0.5. Further,
P of Z1 less than Z less than 0 is equal to 0.2.
yes, Renuka, what is continuously going on? You want to solve this question 8 times? So P of Z1 less than Z less than 0 is 0.2, means 2 triple 0. Did everyone understand this? Now, Atale, next. Do we have to do average? Yes. 2000 exactly is not there, so we need to do average. Area and Z. 2000 comes between 1985 and 2019. .52 and 0.53. Average.
0.
Silence, everyone. Yes, it 2 0. Okay, 0.52 and 53 divided by 2, 0.525. 0.1985 plus 2019 divided by 2, 2002. Which is the closest? Closest to 2000. Average. 2002 is closest to 2000. Sit down. So, also it's on the left side. So what will you say? Minus 0.525. Therefore, Z1 is minus 0.525. All are clear up till here? Now, Shushti. Now Z1's formula we will apply. X1 minus mu upon sigma. Mu we have to find, average. Okay, mu is to be obtained now in this formula. Z1 minus 0.525. X1 19.05 minus mu we have to find upon sigma is 4. Is everyone clear with this? Yes, further.
Minus 2.1 equals 19.1
0.525 into 4 is 2.1 but negative. Then
minus 2.1 minus 19.0.
now minus mu on the left side plus and minus 2.1 on the right side also becomes plus. So 21.15. So what is the average here? 21.15. Any confusion? Last two benches, lot of noises continuously coming over there. Maintain the discipline and maintain silence. Thus, the average diameter of the produced pipes is 21.15 mm. All okay with it? Now second is the direct question where we have to go direct and find the probability. Since percentage is asked, we will multiply with 100, but you are asked percentage of rejected, but first we have to find percentage of accepted. So we need to find P of 20 less than X less than 22. Okay, there is a direct question now what we have to solve. So Tejaswini, at X1 equals to 20 and X2 equals to 22. Yes? What happened? Yes? Z1 equals to X1 minus mu upon sigma. Further, X1 is 20 minus mu we obtain 21.15 upon sigma is 4. Minus 1 point upon 4, that is so minus 0.29. Only 2 decimals will be available in the table. 2875 means 29. And Z2 X2 minus mu upon sigma. Further 22 minus 21.15 upon 4, that is so 0.21. Is everyone clear with this? Now it's a direct question, so after that X is to be converted in Z now. So what are the corresponding values of Z? X is to be converted in Z. If X is between 20 and 22, means Z is between minus 0.29 and 0.21. Okay, now one diagram only in direct questions. Minus 0.29 on the left side, 0.21 on the right side. Between the two regions we need to do the shading. Two sides shading means sum or difference? Sum. So, Rutha. Minus 0.29 Amit and Anand, what is going on? Minus 0.29
less than z less than 0
less than z less than 0
p 0 less than z less than 0.21
p 0 less than z less than 0.21. We will do the sum of minus 0.29 to 0 and 0 to 0.21. So in the table, first we'll see for 0.29. Yes, Pruta? 1141 and
0.0
yes, 0. Complete silence means complete silence. 0.1141 plus 0.0832 0.1973. But this is accepted. So if you do into 100, 19.73% are accepted. Means 100 minus 19.73, remaining 80.27% are rejected. Did you understand this? So below that, right? Are you talking in between? Yes. Then so much time. No, we'll not wait. On this percentage of pipes accepted is equal to .1973 into 100 is equal to 19.73%. And below that, percentage of pipes rejected by specified group of customers is equal to 100 minus 19.73, 80.27%. Okay, 80.27% of pipes will be rejected. Did everyone understand this question 8? Any doubt in this? Now, question number 9. In the summary, few points you'll understand first. Listen everyone. First understand it, put your pens down. Yes, silence now, be attentive. See, the more you people talk in between, the process of editing becomes longer. Because I have to cut a lot of pieces. So maintain silence. Quartiles. If you are asked to find quartiles, deciles and percentiles, then first of all, if quartile is asked, let us say any value qj, dj and tj. Now whichever value is asked, you will always express x less than x1. In all the kind of questions, you always express x less than x1. If quartiles is asked, then the probability is j by 4. Quartile divides in 4 parts. So if q1 is asked, then 1 by 4, 0.25 is the probability. If 2 is asked, then 2 by 4, 3 is asked, then 3 by 4. Decile divides in 10 parts, so j by 10. So suppose D7 is asked, then probability will be 7 by 10. And percentile divided in 100 parts, so j by 100. And for all of them, you use the sign of decile. For example, I am explaining with decile why we do it this way. Like deciles divided in 10 parts, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. If you are asked D7, then this is D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6 and D7. Now if this is your normal distribution, then I can say that in normal distribution, 70% parts are less than D7 and 30% parts are more than D7. 70% means 0.7. 0.7 is this area and 0.3 is this area. We always use the sign of So directly do 7 upon 10, 0.7. Means you remember this concept that if quartiles is asked, then probability is j by 4. If decile is asked, then probability is j by 10, percentile j by 100. And in all the three kind of questions, sign used will be less than. Any confusion in this? Note it down in the summary. Now, you're not having free lecture in between, just write it down fast and shift to question number 9. Why so much of noise is coming? Look at question number 9, be attentive. Page 137. A normal variable has mean 400, underline marked as mu, variance 900, underline marked as sigma square. Find the underline fourth decile. So probability 4 by 10, 0.4. Underline 90th percentile. So 90 by 100, probability 0.9. Both the places sign will be less than. For this distribution and also interpret the values. So write down mu equals to 400. Variance means sigma square is 900. Sigma will be square root of 900, that is 30. Now first sub question Q4 is asked, D4 is asked. Fourth decile. First write down let x1 be d4. Means suppose the value of d4 is x1. Now p of x less than x1 will be 4 by 10, 0.4. Raise your hand who did not understand this. As I made you write in the summary, decile means probability 4 by 10. Quartile means divide by 4 and percentile means divide by 100. Now pz less than z1 is 0.4. Understood that? Less than means minus infinity less than z1 is 0.4. Write it down fast because now I am directly solving it. We have practiced a lot, so you must be able to follow that. Two diagrams. In one diagram, take z1 on the right side. In another diagram, take z1 on the left side. Shading between minus infinity and z1. That area is given as 0.4. Now first diagram is wrong because if this area is 0.5, sum of 2 should be more than 0.5, 0.4 is not possible. Second is right because if this is 0.5, then this should be less than 0.5, so 0.4 is right. Now in the second diagram, one side shading means difference of this area and this. Means p minus infinity less than z less than 0 minus p z1 less than z less than 0 is 0.4. Now this area minus infinity to 0 we know is 0.5 minus p z1 less than z less than 0 is 0.4. 0.4 on the left side will become minus and minus p on the right side will become plus. Means p z1 less than z less than 0 is 0.1. Now since 0.1 exactly is not there, we have to obtain table values. So area LZ. Now in the table 1000 comes between 987 and 1026. 0.0987, 0.1026. 0987 corresponds to 0.25 and 1026 corresponds to 0.26. Now average of 987 and 1026 is 0.1007. 7
100.
and 0.255. Nearest to 1000 is 1007 average. So Z1, since it's on the left side, minus 0.255. So Z1 is minus 0.255. This is the nearest one. Now Z1 is equal to x1 minus mu upon sigma. So minus 0.255 is equal to x1 minus mu 400 upon sigma 30. Minus 0.255 into 30 is the 7.65.
Yes.
Minus 7.65 x1 minus 400. Minus 400 on the left side becomes plus. So x1 is 392.35. And then x1 is d4. So fourth decile is that 392.35. Understood that? Who all are still finding it? Raise your hand. Thus, fourth decile is 392.35. Interpret is asked. Fourth decile is 392.35 means you can say 40% of observations are less than 392.35. That it means 40% observations are less than 392.35. Right, everyone? Now in the same manner, second question asked is 90th percentile, P90. Now written let x1 be P90. So we'll say P of x less than x1 is 90 upon 100, 0.9. Understood that? P of z less than z1 is 0.9. P of minus infinity less than z less than z1 is 0.9. Now, two diagrams. In one diagram, z1 on the right side. In another diagram, z1 on the left side. Shading is between minus infinity and z1. This area is given as 0.9. Now, second one is not possible. Okay, this area should be less than 0.5, but here the sum should be more than 0.5, so 0.9 is possible. Now in the first one, two sides means sum of two areas. Sum of these two areas. So P minus infinity less than z less than 0 plus P0 less than z less than z1 is 0.9. That is, this area minus infinity to 0 is 0.5 plus P0 less than z less than z1 is 0.9. Now P0 less than z less than z1, 0.5 on the right side will become minus. So P of 0 less than z less than z1 is 0.4, means 4,000. Now table values. Area and z. 4,000 exactly is not there. It comes between 3997 and 4015. 4,000 comes between 3997 and 4015. 1.28 and 1.29. Average 0.4006 and 1.285. Closest is 3997. Therefore, Z1 nearest, since it's on the right side, it will be positive 1.28. Okay, since it is on the right side, it will be positive 1.28. Now Z1 is equal to x1 minus mu upon sigma. 1.28 equals to x1 minus 400 upon 30. Now 30 into 1.28.
38.4.
38.4 is equal to x1 minus 400. Minus 400 on the left becomes plus. So x1 is 438.4. Thus, 90th percentile is 438.4, and its interpretation, 90% observations are less than 438.4. And on it means 90% observations are less than 438.4. Understood this, everyone? Now question number 10. Yes, be attentive now. Question number 10. A normal variable x has the following density function. Fx equals to 1 upon 50 root 2 pi into e raised to minus 1 by 2 x minus 150 upon 50 whole square. First of all, if you remember yesterday we had done that last lecture. We'll compare this with the actual function and find the value of mu and sigma. And our normal distribution is given by 1 upon sigma root 2 pi into e raised to minus 1 by 2 x minus mu upon sigma whole square. Remember this, everyone?
Yes.
Now here the function which is given to you is 1 upon 50 root 2 pi into e raised to minus 1 by 2 x minus 150 upon 50 whole square. So if you compare the two, then can I say sigma is 50? Any confusion in this? You will find it, and you will find that mu is 150. If you compare the two functions, sigma is coming to 50 and mu is coming to 150. So write down, therefore mu is equal to 150, sigma equals to 50. Now the first question, px1 less than equal to x less than 250. 250 would be x2. Mark it as x2. Is 4772. We have to estimate x1. Here x2 is 250. First of all, x2 is 250, so z2 would be x2 minus mu upon sigma. 250 minus 150 upon 50, that is 2. Any confusion in this? One value of x2 is given, so z2 can be obtained. Now if you write x1 less than x less than x2 is 0.4772, then can I write it as P of z1 less than z2 is 0.4772. X is substituted as z. Any confusion? Means P of z1 less than 2 is 0.4772. Okay, z2 we obtained as 2. No need of any diagram. If you see in the table, already the value from 0 to 2 is 4772. Means can I say z1 is 0? You will say from the table. So no need of any diagram here. From the table, P0 less than z less than 2 is 4772. So directly if you compare the two, then z1 is coming to 0. Z is coming to 0 means it's a mean. Where do you have the value of standard normal variable as 0? Mean of a standard normal variable is 0. Means x1 would be 150 only. But we can solve and show that. Z1 equals to x1 minus mu upon sigma. Now Z1 is 0. X1 we have to find. Minus mu 150 upon sigma 50. 50 into 0. 0 equals to x1 minus 150 minus 150 on the left side becomes plus. As I said to you already, Z1 is coming to 0 means we studied the property in the beginning itself. Mean of a standard normal variable is 0. So if standard normal variable's value is coming 0, means normal variable's value would be mean itself. So that is 150. Is everyone clear with it? So below that thus, the estimated value of x1 is 150. Okay, the estimated value of x1 is 150. Now in second question, P75 less than x2 is 0.3539. So can I say 75 is x1? Head on. X1 is 75. First we'll find z1. x1 minus mu upon sigma. 75 minus 150 upon 50 minus 1.5. Okay, 75 minus 150 minus 75 divided by 50 minus 1.5. Now P of x1 less than x2 is given as 0.3539. And here x1, okay, first of all we write in terms of z. Z1 less than z2 is 0.3539. Now z1 we know as minus 1.5. So P of minus 1.5 less than z2 0.3539. Yes, silence. Two diagrams. Silence now. First of all, in both the diagrams, minus 1.5 will come on the left side. Now in one diagram, Z2 we will take on the right side, and in one diagram Z2 we will take on the left side. This area is given 3539. Stop that now. What is it? This area is given 3539. And here between minus 1.5 to Z2, this area is given 3539. We can decide the correctness of diagram only after finding the value of 1.5. This I gave in homework in section D. It will be beyond 7 situations you have it. So first of all, 1.5's value is 4332? Means this area is 43320 to 1.5. So this is not possible. If this left side itself is 4332, then this sum should be more than 4332, so 3539 is not possible. But here if this area is 4332, then this shaded region 3539 is possible. Second diagram, one side shading means difference. But difference of minus 1.5 less than z less than 0 minus p of z2 less than z less than 0. That is 0.3539. Now minus 1.5 to 0 we have obtained from the table 4332. This area from the table is obtained as 0.4332. Minus p of z2 less than z less than 0 is 3539. 3539 on the left side will become minus, and minus p on the right side will become plus. So p of z2 less than z less than 0 0.0793. Now if you see in the table 0793 is exactly available. That is corresponding to 0.2. So no need of average. Directly you can write from the table p of left side means it's negative. P of minus 0.2 less than z less than 0 is 0.0793. Means z2 is minus 0.2. Now z2 equals to x2 minus mu upon sigma. So in place of z2 minus 0.2 equals to x2 minus mu 150 upon sigma 50 minus 0.2 into 50 minus 10 minus 150 on the left side becomes plus, means x2 is 150 minus 10 140. Did you all understand this? Thus the estimate of x2 is 140. Note on your homework illustration 11, 12, 13, 14. No, not 13. Not 13. Illustration 11, 12, 14, 15. Illustration 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. This is your homework. Okay, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Tomorrow morning itself do it, because remaining illustrations will go for